Hello students, welcome to your science class. How are you all? I hope you all are doing well and are happy at your place. So today students, we are back with the continuation of the chapter, that is components of food. Students, as you studied in earlier video that our food has different chemical substances called nutrients, and those nutrients are fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals and carbohydrates. So today we will study about balanced diet, how do we achieve it, and also we will study about deficiency diseases. So let's start, my learners. So students, today we will cover page number 17, page number 18 and page number 19 of your science book in this video. Now students, we will study about balanced diet. So students, balanced diet is a diet that contains proper proportion of carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, minerals, roughages and water. It is very necessary to maintain good health. Students, it includes cereals, pulses, fruits, vegetables, meat, poultry and dairy products. So students, for having a balanced diet, you should eat more of grains and cereals and fruits and vegetables. And what? Less of fats, oils, sugars and salt. We should eat less of fatty products. So now students, it's time to find out, are you taking a balanced diet? Remember students, junk food or unhealthy food will make you fat, lazy. You will suffer from diseases such as diabetes and heart problem, and thus you will become sad and unhappy. Whereas a balanced diet will make you happy and healthy and full of energy. You will have a good memory, happy mood, and you will become student of the year. So now students, there are some points you keep in mind while making food. Those are, food must be cooked properly because some nutrients get destroyed in the process of cooking and preparation. For example, vitamin C gets easily destroyed while cooking. So, do not wash fruits and vegetables after cutting or peeling them. Do not wash rice and pulses many times before cooking. Do not throw excess water of our cooked food, that is dal. A dal. Do not overcook and do not heat food again and again. So now, Ria is now thinking, what will happen if I don't eat variety of foods? So Ria, the answer is deficiency diseases. So deficiency diseases are those diseases where lack of one or more nutrients over a long period of time leads to what it leads to? Deficiency diseases. For example, students, if your diet is deficient in protein, then you may suffer from stunt growth, that is short height, swelling of face, discoloration of hair, that is white hair, skin diseases and diarrhea. And students, if your diet is deficient in both proteins and carbohydrates, then your growth may completely stop. You will become very lean and thin and may not be able to walk properly. So now students, we will see some of the important deficiency disorders due to deficiency of different vitamins. So for example, vitamin A deficiency leads to poor vision and night blindness, whereas vitamin B1 leads to beriberi, You suffer from weak muscles and have very little energy to work. Vitamin C deficiency leads to scurvy. You may suffer from bleeding gums, wounds takes longer to heal. Vitamin D deficiency causes rickets, which leads to soft and bent bones like this you can see from the picture. And students, calcium deficiency causes bones and tooth decay. Iodine deficiency causes goiter, that is glands in the neck appear swollen, as you can see from the picture, students. It also leads to mental disability in the children. And students, iron deficiency leads to anemia. You always feel weak and tired. So students, it is very important to take balanced diet to prevent deficiency diseases. So students, with this we complete our second chapter of our book. I hope you all like the video. Students, now do your back exercise questions in your science notebook. Students, today's homework is section C, that is short answer question given on page number 22, and also do question number 8 of part A and question number 4 and 7 of part B in your science notebook. If there is any doubt, you can call or message on my WhatsApp number. That's all for today. Thank you, students.